Macca's Guides.
Hey guys, Macca here, playing Trials Fusion. This is a short video talking about the future DLCs for Trials Fusion that will be coming out later this summer. Just some details have been released. In the background, there is some gameplay of me playing some Track Central maps. Most of them are like first or second time, so I haven't practiced on them, so I'm not that great at them. Anyways, if you follow either Red Links or Trials Games on Twitter, or you follow the Ubisoft blogs or whatever, you might have noticed that they have announced the Riders of the Rustlands DLC coming on July 29th for $4.99 or free to Seasons Pass holders. Obviously, this is the first of 6 DLCs that are supposed to be released by May 2015. So if they start on July 29th and then release a DLC every 2 months from then on, they would go until May 2015. So that might be the pattern we see. Although they have said that the second DLC pack will launch later this summer, whatever that means. So I'll link the kind of Ubisoft blog entry in the YouTube description. You guys can read on it on yourself a little bit here. But basically, the first one's called Riders of the Rustlands. It's going to contain 10 new tracks. Of those tracks, there are 6 kind of old school Trials tracks. There's 2 Supercross tracks for local multiplayer. There's 1 FMX track, and there's 1 skill game. In the 6 tracks, there's 18 track challenges. There are also 5 new achievements / trophies for the game, which I assume is for number 1, completing the track challenges, number 2, getting all the squirrels, number 3, getting a gold medal on like all the tracks and stuff like that. Now, sorry, I have a little bit of a cold, but that's going to be free to anyone who has a Seasons Pass, and assuming all the packs after this come up for $5, you'll be paying $20 instead of $30, which is a decent savings. The second DLC pack is called Empire of the Sky, which has 9 tracks. Again, 6 of them are old school tracks. They're going to have a bunch of new objects as well as 5 new achievements and trophies. And they also have the names of the final 4 DLC packs, which are Welcome to the Abyss, which looks like a deep underground one. Number 4 is Fire in the Deep, which looks like a lava one. Then there's Fault 1-0 and After the Incident. So those are the names of the 6 packs, and you have little thumbnails if you click on the link I'm going to leave in the YouTube description. And that's about it. Obviously, I will be covering the achievements and trophies in the game for the DLC, as I have planned to do and have promised to do. I'll be making sure to cover each and every single DLC pack with whatever squirrels and track challenges there are available that need guides for you guys. Now, because there's only 6 tracks, one would assume, at least someone like me would assume, that it's going to be something like 1 easy beginner track, maybe 2 medium tracks, 2 hard tracks, and 1 extreme track. For someone like me who's kind of a veteran in the series, that's probably going to take me like 30-40 minutes to get all platinums. There's not a lot of content. We've been waiting for, well, the game came out in April to May, June, July. We've waited basically 3 months now to get a DLC pack, and we're going to get 6 tracks, which is not a hell of a lot. There have been no formal announcements about the online multiplayer in the game, unfortunately, which means we'll be waiting at least a little bit longer for that. Maybe we'll get it by the end of the summer. Maybe they're trying to compete with all the games coming out in October and trying to release that in October to get everyone back into the Trials Fusion world. In my opinion, these packs, it's nice that we have 5 or 6 of them instead of 2 of them like we did in the previous game, but they're just so small. They feel to me like they're these tiny content updates that one would see in like an iOS game that tries to get you hooked into it again. But I don't know if it's going to do the trick for me personally, just because, I mean, 6 tracks, that's not a lot of time or entertainment for me personally, and I'm not going to be playing Supercross in local multiplayer because, let's face it, I don't have any friends. Other than that, I mean, you guys can read upon what else they have to say here. And yeah, there'll be dozens of new editor objects, which means that if these objects become available and people start using them in Track Central, you will need the DLC in order to actually play those maps, similar to Trials Evolution. So if you're not actually going to be keeping up with the DLC, you might find it harder and harder to find relevant tracks on Track Central. I will be bringing back Track Central Favorites number 6 later on this month before the DLC launches. Hopefully I'll see you guys all there. Make sure to comment, like the video, and subscribe to my channel if for some reason you are watching this video and are not subscribed. I bring a lot of Trials content as well as different type of gaming content on this channel. Hopefully I see you in my next video. Peace.